allegations. Harry and Meghan's biographer has warned his next book will investigate moments the royal family should be ashamed of. Omid Scobie claims he's one of a few journalists writing about the Windsors whose work is impartial and spin-free. That's a pretty good one. Despite him acting as cheerleader-in-chief for the Sussexes, the provocatively titled Endgame, Inside the Royal Family and the Monarchy's Fight for Survival, promises to focus on the negative as much as the positive while shedding light on unsolved mysteries. Scobie's first book, Finding Freedom, made sweeping personal revelations about Harry and Meghan's private lives, with the Duchess later forced to admit she'd authorised an aide to brief him on the juicy tidbits. This sensational second offering is set to be published during a time of deep personal divide between the Sussexes and the royal family. Well, I think Omid Scobie is the last man on earth who actually believes a word that Harry and Meghan say. And everything they do say, he writes it down and then sends it to somebody. Yeah. Like, for example, the high-speed car chase. I mean, he was the chief protagonist in that story, telling everybody how they were chased around Manhattan at 80 miles an hour, up and down park benches, you know, over, over the river, bridges, tunnels, under the sea. These people were causing him harm.
Remember, it was a near catastrophe.
It was a near catastrophic,
Herbie goes to Monte Carlo.
Yeah. I mean, I think he had the old virtual reality goggles on when he was watching. But I mean,
told you to
I don't think anybody
blow
takes Omid Scobie seriously. He is literally their unofficial spokesman. The idea that he's going to be the unbiased only voice that's going to reveal all this stuff. I mean, where's he going to get it from? Oh, I know, Harry and Meghan.
But this is the interesting bit. Have they got anything left to give?
No.
I mean, it feels like they've said it all. They've unburdened themselves. They've flogged it all, literally flogged it to death and flogged it for money. And so,
and half of it was made up then anyway.
And if there is anything left, they are going to want to hold it back, I would have thought, for Netflix and Spotify and all the other people that they're trying to get paid.
But they've all walked away.
But they haven't. Netflix
haven't. Spotify have called them grifters.
Spotify
There's a talent agent in Hollywood called her untalented.
Yeah, but Netflix is still paying them, so they're going to want
Netflix,
something for their money.
The jury's out with Netflix because they're clearly not very happy either. So the bottom line is they haven't got anything else to give. Scobie is a busted flush. Nobody believes he's ever been a journalist. I think he spent a couple of weeks in the Mirror group doing a sort of graduate trainee course or something. The guy is a grifter along with his master and mistress, Harry and Meghan. The three of them should deserve
There's a really good book waiting to be done by him, surely, now that we know about the seabed, Finding Nemo instead of...
I think...
what was it called? Finding Freedom. Finding Freedom from Finding Freedom.
Finding Nemo is better.
Yeah,
Harry and Meghan have said they're not going to say anything else about the royal family, and I think they'll stick to that. Scobie...
Got nothing else to say.
Scobie, Scooby-Doo, whatever, he will just take the stuff that they said to him previously. Harry? Very good. He'll take the stuff that they said previously and the stuff that they didn't want to.
Just make a load of more stuff up, like they did last time.
But it's not that. It's not Harry and Meghan. This is him.
Yeah.
So you can't blame Harry and Meghan
feeding
for
stuff
it.
to him. That's the point.
I think
we know that.
No, yes. But what I think has happened is this is stuff they fed to him previously, and now he's like, if you're not going to publish that stuff, can I publish it? And they're like, do what you want with it.
But doesn't it show you that the whole, this idea of this pure couple who are running away from all the trauma and the tragedy of the press and everything, and I know the argument, well, they wanted to just be in control of it, fair enough. But you throw in this Scobie character and all the rest of it. This is like a little mini industry they've got going there, right? The chips are a bit down. We've been fired from this, fired from that. Get Scobie on the case. Fantastic. He gets to the rescue. Scobie, get your quill out, Scobie. Write some more nonsense. And off you go. I think I've got another book in me. Fantastic.
You never guess what happened on the way to the funeral. I've only just discovered this, but here's a chapter for me.
And he springs into action. Yeah.
And who else is there? There's Scrappy-Doo. Scrappy-Doo.
And I got away with it as well if one of those pesky royals.
And then, of course, you could have the picture book. And do you remember when Sir Carl Jenkins, the composer, everybody thought... Well, there was
Penny!
Come on, Penny.
But everybody thought that it was Meghan Markle. Everybody thought it was Meghan Markle at the coronation. Yes, there he was.
Really? What, am I on the South Bank show or something? What's going on?
Melvin Bragg. Where's Melvin Bragg?
Yeah.
Penny's gone cultural and she's lost us all.